Yes, yes. Greetings, greetings. Satapu. Salamte. Grand rising. Grand rising. Yeah. And you got to take them words in seriousness, man. Grand rising. Rise up. Rise up. Because it is on. If we don't get up and stand up, hey, let's do some greetings real quick and get into the mission. We're going to be in and out this morning, running. You know what I mean? As the children get back into school type vibes and all them different pieces fit back in now. It's a little getting everything set up by 9 a.m. It's a little tricky, but we're going to work on it. But same way, we got some serious issues ahead of us. So let's greet some people in the first place. Bless up, Toy. Bless up for being here. First in the house. Yesterday you had a little blip, but you're back. You're back there. Courtney right behind you. Bless up, Courtney. Bless up, family. Kanta. Yeah, man, you're in the dCyfa Telegram. See you there. Bless up. I know you always been there, but bless up, Pamela. See your little spell check. Bless up, family. Give thanks. Yes, greetings to everybody. Look, so let me bring this up. I'm gonna put my camera down. Bring the flyer up again, just to, cause I made it. I may as well try to use it. Is this humanity's last stand? Is this it? Like, is this it? Are we facing what is gonna define, generations and generations behind us is gonna know about this moment in time? Will we have a story to be able to tell? Or will this get wiped away? Will those that resist the change be just, you know what I mean, like writing your name in the sand before the tide comes up and just rinsed away? You know what I mean? In the tides of time. Will this, us and those around the globe, because it is it's a resistance happening around the globe. Yesterday I tapped into the legal components of the movement that's out there. Been on the medical tip for a while. Feel I've got a good handle myself personally, and sharing that with everybody here. A good bit of the big pieces that we got to tangle with on the medical side. So I definitely come from a biological science background, and just science in general, logic, thinking, critical thinking, asking questions. That's been my go-to from early as I can remember, asking questions. And good questions lead to more questions. They don't lead to answers, you know. Good questions lead to more questions as you go deeper in, because it's this. You look out in the world to only see that the answer was always with you from the beginning. It's internal. So we do this. Look out in the world. See if we understand what's going on. And we go through all of these steps. I would even go as far as to say all of these lifetimes to come all the way back to the center, the core that was within you from the first place. And watch the you know what I mean, last few weeks, how we pushed them a certain level of questioning out there, put it to the people to consider a different narrative. And yeah, there's sources out, there's plenty sources out there, especially if you're in Telegram. But, you know, Facebook and whatnot, you can get in your different groups. We got different groups within our group, you know what I mean, or within this movement, you know what I mean? The Circle of Women and Naturally COVID Immune Bermuda and Bermuda Freedom Alliance. That's got another action coming up this weekend. Another, car, bike rally, protest, drive-by, solidarity movement. So we've got our groups working. And this, dCyfa is intended. I thought I put it up there. dCyfa is intended to be, a place where we could bring them together and talk. This is just talk about it. Use language, remove the barriers that language used to have for us, and not enabling us to understand the real message, the hidden messages, or even the overt messages that just used to go over our head because we didn't slow down. We couldn't slow down. We didn't have enough time, and we weren't working together and see your perspective and your perspective, put them together. You know what I mean? We have our little groups, but the purpose of this is try to bring it together so we can use this collective intelligence, this GroupThink, to figure some of these puzzles out. Anyway, I put it to you. I'm going to be in and out this morning. I'll definitely not hang around too long. We'll definitely get our meditation in. Let me prep that up. Get our meditation in. The group meditation, because that is the key. That is the answer. If there is a solution, this is where it's going to come from. Tapping into the source. What got that? So we can walk in confidence. We don't have to worry about how this is going to work up. Yes. J Silver, bless up. Greetings to the rest of the family. Yes. Jeremiah, Micah Hayward. Yes. Give thanks, Aya. Bless up for being in this space. Princess Kian, give thanks. Princess, bless up for being here. Tuned in. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Let's get our meditation, because the group meditation is key. That's vital. We got that. We got that too. And we're going to build up our capacity together as a group. You know what I mean? Having that confidence that there is a internal Wi-Fi, or better yet, like a biological Wi-Fi connection. And we had confirmation of it this weekend as people were talking about, I thought of you, and then you came up. You came in, you drove up. Or I had this plan, I thought maybe if I did it like this, and it happened. And it was just, there's this connection, synchronicity, or universal field, you know what I mean? That's connecting everything on a level that we're not used to relying on, you know what I mean? Or believe, having the confidence that it really works. That when you send that damn thoughts out there, that it's having an impact subtly on the universe, right? We're a part of the universe. It's not outside of us. And it's that thinking that we need to or that way of thinking that we need to tap into and rebuild a social structure, economic infrastructure of sharing and connection underneath of this. That we gotta come. We can't build on top of this layer. This is what we're living right here. You can't build on this. We're seeing it. We tried it. Your parents tried it. Their parents tried it. Building on top of this. You can't build on top of this, man. This is at the lower levels. That's what I'm proposing today. That we really, really take. And when we go into the meditation, we take into meditation and talk about what's coming out of the meditations. But definitely covered the whole medical component. I covered that. I'm gonna go in further. I'm going in heavy on the legal side as far as I can. It's definitely not my expertise, but you know what I mean, myself. But tapping into some resources here locally, but internationally. I got in a vibe yesterday to some legal actions that are being sought, and that like 98% of them have failed. But lessons learned. So now we're going to pick up off of that and not make them same mistakes. And, figure out if there is a way to address this issue. Is there a body out here that could assist us with seeking justice and really cease and desist this whole policy? Look, I just took my daughter up the road. She goes West Pembroke. I live in Bay, so going up the road, went across Shelley Bay Marketplace. See, they all got it marked out on like a temporary vaccination site there. You know what I mean? And the first thing clicked in my mind, they're so quick to push it. Right? Where's the information for the people? That little information session you had 2 weeks ago which was straight propaganda. You know what I mean? If the people are hesitant, that means you got to consider that perspective, respect where they're coming from. Don't just set up another, vaccination site. When you see the people who are asking questions, and then you're limiting the questions. And look, what we are in for, a battle, a war even. And if we're not prepared to make the sacrifices to restructure things, we will get caught up in this whole mess. And as well, even though we're building something here right now, if we're not serious about what we're trying to build, I'm telling you, this is gonna wash away like writing your name in the sand. It's not gonna last. Everything we're putting out here is on YouTube, it's on Facebook, but it's not gonna last if we're not able to build structures, build up something that's gonna be able to resist this great reset train that's coming. With the plan that they have that's been in works for, I'm gonna go as far as to say centuries. It's just the technologists caught up with the plan. This 1% of the 1%, the families behind the families that you don't even know of. We talk about Rockefellers and Rothschilds. Oh, there's something behind that. There is definitely something behind that, more ancient than that, moving all these pieces on the table. And you're sitting there, with your little time, you come into life, we got, 80, 100 years in this life, at best, that you can hope for. You can only see so much, but there's something far older taking place. A plan, something's happening that was started long time before we were here. Princess Ken says they are focused on their agenda and don't care about the people's feelings or concerns. Yeah, they just set up a station down there, down marketplace. You know what I mean? Where's the information? Where's the consideration of, if the people are hesitant, it's because they're asking questions, and you're limiting the questions of the media. That's your response. Yes. Okay, was checking to see if Chief Tonic could be in here with us today. He's gonna try to join when he can. It's definitely become part of the family for real. Okay. All right, just reasoning with Tonic Man in the background here. But yeah, Princess, this is it. The skipped over us. It's the agenda. They're just driving this. We gotta get by the end of May or whatever he said, 70%. 70%. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. So he's saying tomorrow. Let me just message him. Yeah, I'm gonna give thanks. Link up. Yes. Yeah, and we're just gonna continue building this squad up and really set up some structures internationally beyond Bermuda, because I see what got a nucleus here. I don't think this is gonna grow too much bigger than what we got. We gotta start looking outside of the island to strengthen, create these alliances, because I think we hit the kind of like a threshold of what's possible here on this island. I think the people that are committed to the different sides of the situation are committed to it. I think what got our core here that's gonna be locally, I think it's pretty set. Who's ready to do what we're trying to do. And so we're gonna build on this and put up some structures, like I said, and then reach up and connect with international bodies and get this allegiance together and build something that's not gonna wash away with the tides. Something that'll last. Because it's looking clearer and clearer that this is the great battle. This is it. This. If we do not resist this with enough diligence and persistence and discipline, you know what I mean, staying steady to the wicked. If we ain't focused on the setting some objectives and reaching them objectives, this story is gonna it's not gonna be pretty. They are, whoever this they is, which we don't know. I'm sure it's even more hidden than the you know what I mean, these Davos, Great Reset, World Economic Forum people. That just only on that just a layer. Something's underneath of that, deeper. I mean, might even be within all of us some, energy that it just is a part of life, just a darkness that's a part of life that you just gotta suppress. You know what I mean? Like it's like we could be our own worst enemies type of. You know what I mean? That it's not like some alien per se. That it's just within humanity there is a dark part of us that manifests this type of, you know what I mean? And it's a vibe. So maybe we need to stop looking to defeat some enemy out there, and just be at peace with what's going on within. Because this beast is formidable. That is for sure. That is clear as day. That it ain't gonna take no simple little, you know what I mean, action plan to get across this battle here. We got to go deep. So in that note, trying to figure out what and see the hidden, we gotta go to the hidden. So let's get this meditation. In. And this group meditation, and take it where it's gotta go. This morning is definitely about taking it where it's gotta go and figure out what really is what really are we dealing with, and how we're gonna engage this enemy, this beast. What's the nature of this beast and how we're gonna engage it? That's what I put forward as the meditation piece. But you know what I mean? Definitely, this space is a free space. Be free in here. But let's do this meditation and see what we come up with. And then I'm gonna get back to my mission on this legal piece. Got a whole another big study section coming up, so I'm gonna go in heavy on that. Trust me, I'm dedicated to this mission. I don't see humanity is at a crossroads. This is the crossroads. This is it. Are we gonna make it through this? Let me pull back up a little bit bigger. Are we gonna make it through this? I'm hopeful. I mean, I'm always hopeful. I've always been an optimistic type myself, but I mean, some would say not the most realistic, but I don't know. Or practical. Some would say you know what I mean. I'm always, but hey, what I know is this life that we're dealing with, the day-to-day aspect of life, and the choices we make. There's a deeper part of it. You can't deny that. And nobody has the one answer. No one person, I don't care where they're coming from, has the one answer. It's just about all of us coming together and figuring this out. Bringing each our little piece of the puzzle together and figure it out. So yeah, on that damn levels, let's get this meditation going and go deep. Follow the instructions. Find yourself a nice, comfortable position. Keep that spine erect. I mean, it's best if you can assume this position right here. This is ideal. You know what I mean? Ideal. But the point is that spine erect so that these energies can circulate, harmonize, and get balance. And then that insight will come to you. Give thanks to the ancestors for this tradition. Let's go deep. Let's do about 10 minutes. Let's see how far we go. Let's do a nice meditation, and then just clears this out. Get on with the work. Oh boy, that was hard to pull out. No pun intended. That one there. Yeah. Give thanks. That's all we need, you know. That's all we need. Go there. Go there. Yes, Deb. Bless up, Deborah. Bless up. Good morning. Grand rising. Yeah, that's all we need. Go there. But same way, let's share what you was able to download, or what insight was able to come clear, or you know what I mean. We could share it in the future sometime, how on Telegram or whatnot. What insights come? Because sometimes it don't come right in that moment, right? Another piece about meditation I'm finding is it's not when you want it to happen. You know what I mean? You may willfully choose to meditate at a moment or whatever. But the insight comes, you know what I mean? The alignment of the universe. What we're doing is just reconnecting and reestablishing that connection. That portal. And it may not happen right there. Like you go, yeah, I need an answer to this, so I'm gonna go meditate. It's not as simple as that. I'm definitely finding. You know what I mean? It's just about tapping in and let it be. Let it be. Let the thoughts come in. Let them go. And just embrace being with the source. That connection. That link up. Yeah. So we got co-host Frenchie in the space. Let's bring her on and see what she's feeling, what vibe French is on. And yeah, let's consider this question, and then everybody go back to what they got to do, because there's enough work to be done. Yes, Frenchie.
Grand
Grand
Rising.
Rising.
Grand Rising. How you feeling?
Echo for me
Echo for
too.
me too.
Oh yes, ma'am. Yes. Well,
Uh,
yes.
well, I just got back home from dropping off the family to their duties this morning, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling heavy.
Hmm.
I am feeling heavy. Had a little cry this morning. My neck's hurting. My body's telling me I'm uncomfortable. So I did not get a chance to meditate. As soon as this podcast ends, trust and believe I'll be sitting down on my mat. Might do a little yoga too. But yeah, I didn't catch the beginning of the call because I forgot my phone home. So please catch me up on the topic. I heard just the title, is this humanity's last stand?
That's it.
And yes, it's a real question, and it's scary to think about like that. For us who are seeing the truth. But yeah, I'm feeling heavy today. I'm not my normal joyous self, and that's okay because we can't be joyous and you know happy all the time. It's important to let ourselves feel the other side, because for me personally, I find a lot of motivation in the low vibrations because I refuse to stay there, you know.
Mm.
But I do need to feel it to a certain extent. So I let myself feel it. And then it gives me fuel to find solutions to get myself and others out of it. So today is just one of those days. Well, the beginning anyway. I can't speak for the rest of the day. In the present time, I'm feeling some pain. I'm feeling some sorrow. And I don't know if I'm the only one, feeling like that. Let me know in the chat, although I can't see on Facebook. If Iman's gonna pull up the conversation as we're having it. But
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
yeah, it certainly feels very heavy for me this morning. How
Hmm.
you feeling?
Yeah, same way. I definitely considered you bringing up that topic, but it's like I feel it's really no way we can avoid the weight of this. Because I was mentioning that I'm kicked into the legal gear to a degree. Let me pull up.
Yeah,
Um, Doing some research on the legal side, and what still is called meta analysis. So I'm looking at what other groups have been doing and finding out like 98% of the cases that's been filed around the world, because there's been a lot of people been filing since like April last year, filing cases against the government, against whoever. And majority of them have failed. There's only been one case so far, really, that I'm finding out about that's had progress across the globe, right? And what they've done is pull together this group and sharing that information with other lawyers around the world to build this resistance. What court is going to hear them is one of the biggest questions. We hear this issue, and what how to address it so that it sticks, the message sticks, because what they're finding is people slip out. People, well, politicians, that's what they do for a living, is slip through these passageways
yeah,
that that society, they construct this, they put together the rules, put it that way, they put together the rules. It's like going to play football with that, that guy down the road. I don't know if this makes a lot of sense to people that don't play football, but you know what I mean. That says, oh, you know what I mean. You can't, if you go by the tree, that's the ball's mine, and they set up all the rules
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
benefit. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you're playing, and you don't know, and you're just playing.
We've all
You're
played with people like that change the rules along the way to kind of My big brother used to do that to me all the time because he's 5 years older than me. So he would change the rules of the games. I had no idea. So he would win all the time, you know? But yeah, I believe that this is this battle is it's a stamina thing too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like people will get tired of asking or fighting, but it's who's gonna keep on fighting. You know, it's a stamina thing. Although 98% of the cases have failed, you know, it's good that you're doing the meta analysis, because as you're looking at other people's experiences, you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna help, you know, even though it doesn't look good right now, it will help.
Yeah, we got to be victorious. We already claimed it. So you know what I mean? It's just walking through these steps and following through. Let me hit up a couple more of the greetings and comments. Mary's in the spot. Bless up, Mary. Give thanks. Grand rising to you. Maya says, well, we got two Mayas in the place. I'm gonna have to Jeremiah's or Mayas. Says better to die fighting for freedom than be a prisoner all the days of your life. Bob Marley, which is today's his celebration of his passing on to the ancestor realm.
Give thanks for that.
Say that again.
I said, give thanks for this.
Yes.
This is, yeah, this is the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That he captured it right there, and Boab was definitely tapped in. Definitely, it ain't no doubt about it. The wisdom that he did, that in every single song there's a message. You just sit off and meditate on Bob's music or learn,
Mm,
you can go somewhere. You know what I mean?
mm.
Um,
Today is also a new moon. For those
mhm,
who follow astrology, today's a new moon. Very powerful portal.
mhm,
So if you are into astrology and you would like to do a little ritual tonight, we know that new moon is a good time for setting intentions for this lunar cycle. So I'm looking at my moon omens emails right now just to see if I could find something interesting to share.
mm, mm.
But yeah, today's the new moon, so keep that in mind. I had the time and everything. While the podcast is progressing, I'll just find this information so I can share it before the end, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I hit up a couple more. Toy says she's with you. You're not the only one feeling that way, right?
Mm,
Yeah, it's a heavy, somber type feeling that the energy, the weather's a little, it's humid.
yeah, it's humid and heavy today.
Yeah, it's that, yeah, that um it's electrical, but a different polarity. Same way. It's not negative. It's not negative, but heavy. You know what I mean? A
Yeah, it's really
heaviness.
the word heavy.
Yeah.
Definitely feel it's a. If the weather's heavy, I'm gonna go ground myself somewhere and feel that heaviness into the ground and let it go through the ground, not just through my body.
That, that's a wonderful, wonderful reflection on this. Yes, let it go. Connect to the earth. That's probably what it's feeling. When you feel that heaviness, that's what it's saying. Get grounded. I feel you, because you can feel the electricity, but there's no way for it to get out when you're in this concrete jungle. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You gotta
you gotta
come
go
out.
sit into some sand or some grass, some earth. I
Mm,
personally don't enjoy sitting in just pure like dirt, but I like sand, so I'm gonna go sit in some sand and
mm,
dig
mm.
my feet deep and charge myself up.
Yeah, this is it. And hopefully we get a bit of sunshine. Need a couple more. Camila says the Rally Sunday will have a radio broadcast. Yes, I hear it's going to be live. What is it? 102.3 Magic? Let me check. Let me make sure. So, Camila, you could put it in the comments there too. You sent it. You sent it to the chat. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's 102.3. Just post, Camila, with what radio station is going to be covered live this time. The rally. Like I said, it's definitely a big solidarity piece. that comes out of that that type of a protest. So give thanks for the organizers for giving an opportunity for an outlet like that. Um, yes, Camilla says 107. 107, FM 107. So Pamela's got a big message here. She says, I would like to say thank you for teaching me about deep breathing and meditation. Also, as a more mature person, I've learned so much from dCyfa. Give thanks. Bless your heart, Pamela. Thank you for sharing with all the info that you've been given. Yes, that's it. That was the way I was raised, you know. It's been an eye opener. As a baby boomer, I've learned so much that I was not exposed to when I was growing up. My prayers are with you as you proceed to give and share truth. Thank you. Bless up, Pamela. Feel
Thank
that
you.
from your heart. Yes, give thanks.
I give
Yes,
thanks for your capacity to open your mind as well to different things and being flexible. That's a beautiful quality.
yes. Yeah, well, we got to figure this out. We can't be rigid in our ways, definitely, because no one person has the answer. That's for sure. Camilla says you can show solidarity for the car rally by wearing the color blue, keeping your headlights on, flashing your posters, flyers along the main roadways, tuning into Hot 107.5 for live updates. Tell as many people as you can to show support by joining the caravan or by standing along the main roadways. I think I'll be by the roadway again. With their posters, flyers, car rally route May 16th, 2021. Be there at 11:30 a.m. Leave at 12 p.m. Start Victor Scott Schoolfield. Go up Pond Hill. Take a left through Bishop Spence Road and take. I think she's got the hill directions there. In the Facebook Messenger, Facebook comment section of this video, but it's also, I'm sure they're posted all over social media, WhatsApp and whatnot, the hill route. I'll definitely be out to my gate and listening on the radio and tracking and definitely sharing my support, solidarity for any way that we can demonstrate that we're dissatisfied with leadership and we're prepared to make express ourselves, express that dissatisfaction. It's not going to be one protest. We're seeing that they did it last week, and so this is coming. They're planning to do it at least every other week. It looks like until and just let the powers that be know that they're dissatisfied. And keep it that vision growing in strength, growing in resistance. Okay, I'll click on the link. See if I can share that.
Well, I just found the article. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just found the article for the new moon, and I find it quite interesting that this new moon is about honoring our nature. So I don't know if you want to have a quick look at it.
Yeah,
Not really read it. I could share it with everybody that they can see it.
Yeah, I'm already got it on the screen.
Oh, cool. Do you mind if I share? Because I wanted to go over a few things that I saw real quick.
Yeah, you got it.
So new moon in Taurus is honoring our nature. So it's going to be a two-week phase of spontaneous action, experimentation, and instinctual expansion. Follow our instincts, our nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tonight there's going to be a global live new moon in Taurus meditation. It's going to be on YouTube on the Moon Omens channel. I really have been enjoying their stuff. I have to say, I've been purchasing their horoscope for my month for the past 3 months, and it's mind blowing. The accuracy. So I just want to say, if in case we have any listeners that might be looking for guidance or You know, for me personally, I know I've always kind of been interested in it, but didn't know if I believed it, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I go forward in my spiritual journey, the more it makes sense. You know, we're just a part of this. We're just a part of this whole universe thing. So it is important to pay attention to what's going on in the skies and in the planets and the alignments and the energies that each planet kind of carry as a body. So it says here that through Taurus, we have chance to intentionally slow down, take in and savor what is being experienced in the present moment through the body and the senses. Very important to pay attention to what your body is telling you. I was having this conversation with Canterbury actually, and I've been feeling like lately I've been feeling more pain than I usually do in life, you know? And I'm like, okay, what's going on? I have pain in my muscles, my stomach, and different things like that. And that, when you think about alignment, mind, body, and spirit, you know, everything is connected. So your body is a reflection of what is in your mind. So if I have pain in my body, I have to read that as a, hey, like something is going on. You know what I mean? Pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to, you know, what you're putting your energy into. Are there feelings that I've been repressing? Maybe, you know, we're very good at being strong and kind of pushing through everything, but it's also important to give us time to feel even the negative. So that's when you have pain in your body. For me, it's always a sign that, hey, like I need to slow down. Encourages us to connect with our personal capacities, skills, resources, and with our resilience and inner strength in order to generate something of lasting and practical value. You know, like we've been talking about, we all have a role to play. We all have a purpose. Your purpose is your personal capacities and skills, your God-given talents, the things that you do easily, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we all have different talents, and that's what we should be focusing on, right? So this is just reminding you of that. It's a good time for spending energy on your talents. New foundation for our lives. You know how aligned this is right now?
Definitely.
That's what we're trying to do. We're recreating something that we've created before that got destroyed, right? The primal nature. Reconnecting with that.
Yes.
This their conjunction. So the conjunction, so here the title was New Moon conjuncts True Black Moon Lilith, honoring our primal nature. So the I don't know what the true Black Moon Lilith. So see, it's saying it is the point of the moon's orbit farthest away from the Earth, also referred to as the lunar apogee.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So their conjunction will emphasize the need to connect with our physical body. We were just talking about that. Our senses, our sexuality, our instinct, as well as with deep, raw emotions such as rage. Oh my gosh, pain and grief. This is why this is so heavy, you guys. This is all happening today. We
Mm-hmm.
have to connect with those emotions while we are in stillness.
Mm-hmm.
Do something to let it flow. Like I was talking about grounding, but some people like to actually do something physical. They could do a martial art or running, exercise, dancing. See, embodiment will be a key theme for upcoming weeks. We have to embody that rage, that pain, that grief in a healthy way.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't read the article before I just pulled it up. I just kind of
Gotcha.
read the bold in the titles.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, yeah. It's heavy.
New moon trine Pluto and sextile Neptune, emotional growth and transmutation. These aspects are beneficial for the transmutation of intense feelings. They may help us confront and integrate repressed, oh my God, repressed emotions. Look, didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're connected, guys. This is normal. Everybody stay calm, including myself. You know, this is all normal. We're just feeling what's going on up there, okay? So let's do it in a healthy way and try to release those emotions so that we can gain clarity again. All right. These two sextiles loosen our psychic boundaries, increase our imagination, and open us up to a deeper perceptive awareness. So it's all good news because at the end of this, we're gonna increase our capacities, right? So imagination, everything starts in imagination. Anything that is created starts in imagination. Everything was an idea that was imagined, that was seen in the mind first, and then brought forth and created into reality. So as we're increasing, and as children, as adults, we're told that it's childish to have a wild imagination. You know, that's false. Your imagination is your strongest tool.
This is it.
Okay, this is where everything starts. Canterbury has a wild imagination. I love it. And he's always kind of like going into these stories and sharing, and it's really good to do that. Play with your children because they've got it naturally. They will remind you how to do it. I was just having that thought driving back, you know, and I was just thinking how Alexi, my daughter, has helped me reconnect with my inner child.
Mm-hmm.
Because she resembles me a lot when I was little, and her behavior reminds me of how I was, you know. So it's good to spend more time at home. Like this lockdown has allowed me to spend more time with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then through that, I gained so much because she's teaching me. She's reteaching me how to be. Just my, you know, primal nature of just being a child. Keeping our minds open, communicating clearly, gathering information from a variety of sources, and sharing our thoughts, which is what we're doing on this podcast, and feelings with others will speed up the pace of our growth. Mm-hmm. Right. So gathering once a week is also aligned with that. We just spoke about that yesterday, Iman, right?
Yeah, we got to keep this going. I think that was amazing this weekend.
I agree.
A regular, man. Let's get these families together.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Their alignment increases our generosity and our desire to have fun. Yet we need to be mindful of potential overindulgence, overspending, and excessive optimism. Ooh, that's a big warning for me. Because I'm like super optimist girl. Yeah. So we just have to be mindful of it. You know, everything needs to be balanced. So yeah, if you want to check out the article, really interesting read, as you can see.
Definitely.
Moonalmonds.com, and then you just look at it's the first article. Enlightening.
Very. This is the link. Yes, you could post it to right into the Facebook comment. I could do that my same way. Post that type of link. Another resource definitely on that cosmological component is important. Let's see. Let me post that real quick. All right, so yeah, I want to wrap up. I definitely don't want to stay long. I want to get back to my personally get back to this legal component and start structuring that, because our children are at stake. They're targeting our young people. They have it's definitely been revealed that the next phase, as we saw it coming last week, but they have definitely towards the weekend and definitely this week have confirmed that is their objective, that young people are to be receive this experimental injection as soon as they can. As soon as they're able to get this, you know what I mean, out of the gates, they're going to be running it. So we've got to prepare ourselves for that step, and I think that's really legal component kicks in now, because it's not our consent. But first, you know, these first stages we were talking about informing ourselves so that we can make good decisions, right? There's adults. consensually, agreeing to whatever. It's your choice,
They're
right?
not even going to give us enough time to wrap our head around that aspect. They're going to throw another curveball with the children.
This is it. And the children can't consent, right? That the underage, they're not experienced enough in life to know that, look, some things take a long time to have its effect to come about, right? They don't know about this. They just want like the parents, to get back to life to normal. As much fear has been thrown down their throat,
Yeah, that's the thing.
and they're targeting them.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah says, we need to separate, come out of Babylon. We can't expect a system to defend us that was never designed for us. We should demand repatriations, or reparations and repatriation and or land. I think that's what he means. Leave this alien nation full of cyborgs. That's a good way to put it. Africa is calling. Yeah, trust me. I listened to Dr. Mumbi and then Dr. Arikana on the Pan-Africanist TV, Pan-Africanist TV YouTube channel.
Mm.
They featured Dr. Arikana, who's building she has the African Diaspora Institute. African is ADDI, African Diaspora Development Institute, I think, and they're building a Wakanda city in Ghana on the Gold Coast.
Wow.
Yeah, so being a part of that process, and I would definitely want to be a part of it going east. So they're starting in the west, and then the next step is definitely in the east, whether it's Ethiopia or Tanzania. We'll see what's the next one. Where's the second one going to be? But the first one, which is already in the stages, and the president of Ghana has committed to supporting it and seeing it through. So there will be a real life Wakanda in this planet. On this planet, or in reality, manifest. And I'll be a part of this, man. This is because this right here, where we are right now, is definitely capture land. Although some people view this, and definitely we'll have a heavy conversation with when we get brother Frankie and Moorish back on a regular schedule, maybe, which may mean shifting to evenings to do the live, but as is occupied in the daytime. But the issue, the question of whether this is our native land in general, but the whole globe, when you really look at it, the whole globe is ours. The point is that certain entities are in control over her, and then there's just not as much resources in this part of the world. It's 95% of the world's natural resources are on one continent. Well, maybe 95 is a little high, about 90% of the world's resources, particularly the vital resources for technology, but nature in general, the diversity of the planet outside of the not just Brazilian, but the South American rainforest. Outside of that, there is no diversity like in on the motherland or in Africa, particularly amongst humans.
So well.
Say that again.
The Amazon's not doing very well, so.
And attacking it, they are specifically targeting the Amazon, burning it down, drying it up. Yes, taking cow, turning it into cow, graze, and pastures. These monocultures that you know what I mean. Instead of allowing the diversity to take place. That's why I don't know. My connection to the earth is more of a let it be wild type state is what nature chooses, and when we start manipulating that, that's just, we get the belief that you can just this monoculture type where you can make the land produce what you want it to produce.
That's the chicken God complex that creates that.
Yes. And keeps us going in that direction. You know what I mean? This separatist type of mindset where you're not connected to the earth and you're just trying to draw everything you can out of it. Jeremiah goes on to say, freedom ain't free. It's either we leave or it will be bloodshed. I'm telling you, they're coming for our blood. Are we gonna let them take our blood? These vampires, this vampire state that is just saying it like that, empire state, vampire state. That it's about sucking your energy, your life force out of you, right? Jeremiah, let's get rid of them all before departure. Yeah, man. This is reality. This is it's coming. It's coming. Our time to make this choice and this decision. But let's just make sure we're tapping into the source. So in that light, and I can continue the mental piece. Let's get in, do some work. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm zoning in on the legal cases and how we can deliver this, and then make some choices. Um, how we can make some choices on what's the next steps effectively. Jeremiah goes on to say, I don't think the car rally is militant enough, but being that we are doing it, it needs an agenda, recommendations, demands that can be presented to government at its conclusion. Having a Mack truck leading the rally would also have more of an impact, and would also signal the front of the rally. Yeah, because sometimes, yeah, when it comes across, you don't know. Yeah, you just see a car or two cars or something. They might have the horns on beeping, but yeah, you don't know where the beginning is. You don't know where the end is. That's a big piece. I know, but this is Jeremiah, not Jeremiah. I don't know if you guys are connected. But yes, Jeremiah says, yeah, he feels it's not militant enough, and I feel your issue. Yeah, great advice. She says she'll share it ASAP. Because Camilla's right in there with the World Freedom Alliance and the Bermuda Freedom Alliance. She says this year there will be a lead vehicle and more structure, or this time I think she means there will be a lead vehicle and more structure. Yes, I'm sure it will get better as it. Well, not get better, but more organized, more structure. Um, this is first step. Next one will be different. Yes, yeah, always with anything like this show or whatever we're doing. You know what I mean? You get out there and you test it out and see. Right, I figured that's what you meant. This one. Um, you test it out and you see how people respond to it. What's the reaction in the media, and does it spur more conversation? It definitely spurred more conversation. So if that's the this is what's happening now, let's support that. But just trust. Me personally, I'm definitely in the background. As I come off of her the show, my whole day is geared around how we're getting out of this, because I'm convinced this is it. This is it. There is no. We will lose generations to a slavery that you will not be able to separate yourself from. That you got people like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos working on technologies that you're not going to be able to separate from it. Once it's embedded, it's embedded. So we've got to pull out and separate. Yeah, French?
Yes, I just want to say, let's use that energy that we are feeling right now, the heaviness, and use it, not let it go to waste into things that are not productive. As you're going to be working, you're going to probably feel the feelings, and just use them as your motivation, not to stay there, to feel proud that you actually contributed to the solution. That's going to make you feel better.
Yes,
That feeling of making a difference, and pushing in the right direction. Because it's more people doing that, we're just going to be more powerful. So do what you can, even if it's small, and even if it's just going to the beach today and grounding yourself and meditating for that purpose. You don't know your power.
yeah.
Every count.
Mm. Yes, give thanks. Give thanks for that. Let's wrap up. I got a couple more comments, and then let's get to work. There are lots of great initiatives incorporated into this one. Yes, give thanks, Camilla, for everything you're doing in dCyfa and in the World Freedom Alliance, tapping and bringing that to the Bermuda Freedom Alliance. And this is an example of the work. Yes, Myas, you know that. Give thanks to you too, man. You know what I mean? Enough work to be done. Right, there's no giving in or giving up. Yeah, we can't. This is it. This is it. We got to buckle down and focus on being consistent, like you're saying. No giving in. Yes, Mo, I see you join the Telegram in the background too. Says RE the car rally. It would be nice to hear from families who have been negatively affected from the vaccine, wow, the injection and the lockdowns, etc. Yeah, definitely. Well, there are sources for that. You can go to um, um, Natural COVID Immunity Bermuda, NCIB, Natural COVID Immunity Bermuda, and share that's what they're doing. They're compiling that type of um, uh, rich data stories. Some would consider it anecdotal, but that takes away from the storyline. The storyline's important. They try to make it all about numbers because they can manipulate numbers.
Yeah, it's what is actually happening that matters.
It's what's actually happening, huh?
So these pages are for depicting what is happening in reality beyond
Mm-hmm.
the news. Like, how is this affecting us?
You know exactly. Jeremiah says yes. Give thanks, Rasta. Respect. You know that every time. We're gonna be here. We're gonna consider consistently give you the opportunity to share. Yeah, with family. Ain't nobody here. We're all critical thinkers here, looking at this situation deeply with open hearts and open minds. So you can feel, you can share in this space. That's what this is definitely about. Feeling welcome. So give thanks for everybody sharing. Give thanks, Frenchie, on the closing words. But we wrap up and
No,
get
give thanks
yeah.
to you. Give thanks again for this platform. Important, valuable information is being shared. And I'm just glad. And I hope everybody has a nice day, purposeful day, intentional day, So, yeah, let's get to work. Like I said, I'm going to be digging into my courses and how we can quicker bring abundance to this community.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, yes. So you work on you continue on that component. I figure out how to get some level of justice in a way. Says Mo says yes. I will check it out. Nothing like hearing the voices and emotions in real time. Yeah, man. Yeah, check out that Facebook group and share with them and see what else is being shared in that group. They have personal sessions too, so not everything's going to be on the Facebook page. They'll link up with you and sit off and discuss, people that are recovering from it. And if you're having some negative reaction or whatnot, these are people that are involved in natural healthcare and can assist you and give you some guidance or feedback on what, how to get around if you're having any negative impacts. So check that out. But yeah, stay tuned in here. We're gonna bring you all together and collect this or keep this building this arc. You know what I mean? So we can get out of Babylon. That note, bless up, Frenchie. Have a blessed day. We'll link up in the background. Everybody that's not already in Telegram, that's where the majority of the work's happening. Just post that up real quick. You can link us. Shoot that link on the bottom there. Just type that in. Or you just go into Telegram, dCyfa. If you're not already in that space, that's where the majority, because we're not this is just connecting and us coming together and sharing, but the real work's going on, the seeking justice and seeking how to come out of this situation. We're doing that over there. So give thanks, bless up everybody that was tuned in right now, in the now or in the future now. Bless up, give thanks for being a part of this.
Yes, give thanks, everyone.
And yeah, bless up. See you in the next light. All right. Yes. Bless.
Rest Records 6. Can't believe I posted them boy, they couldn't be my dog for real. It cut me up, but people can't see.
That was the wrong track. Hit the wrong button. That was the wrong track. Pull that up real quick. Pulled up the wrong track. In 2 seconds. The music go. There we go. Run this from the top.
son, listen. This is our place under the sun. The whole thing a designated solar system. There's a little humor in the equation. My son, your son, listen. This is our place under the sun. What is your root of a standing up relevance? Of our this life become as predominantly here are the hydrocarbons. Every living organism is made of carbon. That's the you mention in the word human. The blackness of oil is fire one. The blackness of coal is heat is on. From the blackness of coal, exquisite diamond. Replicated photocopies through jet the carbon. See the same thing on your receipt, on your check stub. Talking pure reality, you have to write it down.
Jaja show we say humanity celestial. 6 protons, 6 neutrons and 6 electrons. So now make them split your mental if we go win election. Each nation have to rise up lifting the next one. Cause all are we forward from the same carbon. Every tint and every shade all color variation. Volcano erupt, lava splash create land. Streams of fire flowing deep beneath the ocean. Fibonacci symbols, carbon printing everything from the soil up to the root, them where the fruit has stem from. Yeah. Jafetchem, all are we forward from the same carbon.
My son, your son, listen. This is our place under the sun. The whole thing a designated solar system. There's a little humor in the equation. My son, your son, listen. This is our place under the sun. What is your root of a standing up relevance? Should I address the delusion, hurting all iration that brought to tangibility and illusion? Some will see them from a place of non-existence, while they carry out a purge of planet reduction. Yes, a mindset of a process of elimination, involving psychology, tanks, bombs and guns. The heaviest weapon is information. Deadliest weapon is information.
Same carbon, some try to demonize our land. Like they're doing to ISIS and everything that is African. And where them show up on TV station. Inside fear and drive more division. Poison the youths and talk about a natural selection. Nanotechnology, software injection. Biowarfare, psychological warfare. Yeah. Oh, Jah Rastafari, could you be my peace of mind? Yeah, biowarfare, psychological warfare. Yeah. Oh, Jah Rastafari, could you be my peace of mind? Rastafari.
My son, your son, listen. This is our place under the sun. What is your root of a standing up relevance? About what this life become?
Organic life, organic architecture, organic fun, and that is who we are. Hydrocarbon.